Hey, you guys and girls, what's up? Back again. See what you guys are doing today. Um, man, I've been doing good. And what about you guys? Um, man, eh, I'm having a good day. But it's all right. It's a beautiful day out. I hit my knee against the dang on desk, man. It hurts. Uh, Let me go get the tripod. And you can see me? Um, did it come up?
I don't know.
I need the tripod.
Are you on now?
Yeah. Okay. All right. If y'all can see me, say yes or no. Hey Tammy, what's up? Um, so what you guys been doing? I've been here all day. Yup, all day long. Awesome. Uh, why don't y'all come on over? Come over here. That's cool. We can try. So how's everybody? love you too, girl. Come here. Man, it feels hot. Scooby, who was that? You guys want me to do a live stream at a grocery store? Mm. Take this over there. You're doing it wrong.
The sky's very beautiful tonight. It's gonna rain, but it's awfully pretty out there.
Now you do it.
Hi everybody, Angel Jessiano live stream. Hope everybody's having a good evening. It's a very pretty night tonight in the sky, but it's also a rainy clouds up there really bad. So get your umbrellas and your rain boots and your trench coats and get ready for rain tonight. Make sure you get plenty of gas in your car and plenty of water in the radiator. Make sure your batteries have water if they have water in them. Some do, some don't. You never know what kind of battery you got. Make sure you check, double check. There's going to be a lot of good things happening in the next few weeks. A lot of nice holidays, lots of pumpkins at St. Paul Catholic Church. Hey, Face Rug, Brian Adams. We got lots of pumpkins. They're trying to sell them to collect money for the church to help feed the poor and for other events for the churchgoers. They pray for Mother Mary, King Jesus Christ's mother. That's the kind of that's what Catholics do. Baptists, they pray to King Jesus Christ, Father God. Very lovely evening.
Who's Scooby?
Scooby-Doo.
Oh.
It's a very interesting evening tonight. Be careful on the highways and up on the streets everywhere. The visibility is getting dim. It's getting a little foggy, smoggy, rainy type deal. It depends on where you're at in Florida, especially up I-75 and I-94 and I-95 and what have you. Be careful out there. Make sure you keep your distance, everybody. They say 6 feet is to keep apart from everybody, but you need to stay actually 10 feet apart and get a shield that comes way down below the chin. It covers your whole face, has elastic band and foam up here at the top. You need those to protect yourself. That's better protection for this virus that's this Chinese virus that's going out there. IHOPS twins, we know that's where we picked it up from. It's a good idea to call it Chinese virus. They started it, they're gonna pay for it. Everybody, make sure when you vote for the blue, Biden. He's the best. He's going to help out the poor, and he's going to help out with power plants, and he's going to do a lot of other things too. So be he may raise the tax, but it's good for the green environment. That's what he's doing it for. You're helping pay for the environment. You still have your regular tax, but the little increase is to help pay for the green environment. People, please recycle your plastics, your glass, your cardboard, your paper bags, cardboard bags, tree bags. Make sure you recycle your plastic liters and your 2 liters and your 3 liters and 4 liters, even 5 liters. Depends on what state you're in. Your soda pop bottles, just recycle everything that's glass and plastic.
Ooh.
And take care of your pets tonight. Make sure you bring them in so they keep nice and warm. They don't want to be rained on. It scares them, the lightning and the thunder and loud noises. So try to keep your animals inside on a warm little bed with a little blanket and have a little bit of fresh water and food to the side. Always feed your dog twice a day. I'm tired of hearing these people out there feeding their dogs once a day. That's not enough. You got to feed them twice a day. And you must give them something to chew on, like a carrot or a potato, a raw potato, or a bone. But make sure you cook the bone real good and hard. One of those round roast bones. Those are the meaty bones that they like to eat and chew on. And try to keep your dogs and your cat's toenails super short, and make sure you keep them nice and groomed and take good care of them. It's not easy out there. And if you can't afford to take your animal in, please do it yourself. And be extremely cautious how you trim the dogs and cats' toenails. Use those rotor round things. That's the only way to trim them. You don't use those other stupid animal type things that they have you cutting the dogs and cats' toenails. And don't forget to trim your birds' toenails as well. Not too short, but a little bit, so they won't be too sharp when you go to pick them up and hold them inside your house. And when you're feeding them or showing them off to your children and to your neighbors and friends, and when you have them over, we try to make sure everybody's temperature's checked when you go visiting with somebody, and make sure no one has the COVID-19. Why they call it that, I don't know. It should be called dino plague, because you got to keep 10 feet apart away from somebody, and you need to wear an astronaut suit and use a tranquilized gun and shoot them in the back with the tranquilized gun with the antidote in there. President Trump got cured, and he's out walking in 3 days. So did Biden. He's been out in 3 days. But at least Biden wears a mask and protects himself. What's with Trump? He don't protect himself. He's going to catch it again, and he's going to be sorry about it. Because this drug is expensive to cure everybody with. And they ain't got it on the market for the public. That's not fair. Only for the politicians? What about the celebrities? What about the poor people? They can't afford it. And when we go to our Tampa Family Health Centers, until we go to our clinics everywhere, they don't cure you of anything. They just tell you what you got, and half the time they don't tell you all of what you got. And they just take your money and then they shanghai you. It's not worth it. And these insurance companies, they don't pay your bills, your medical bills. They tell you it's just not a bill. They send a paper like that in there. They're not paying your bills. They bribe the doctors with a little chump change, and that's it. They don't pay the actual fees. Of course, they're not doing good with the patients anyway. It's not cool what they do to the public out there, especially with the poor. They mistreat them everywhere. That's why you got to vote Biden in, because he'll straighten it out. And we keep up with Obama's plan. It needs to be in bursts. It needs to be boosterized, where it helps the poor. Right now, it's not helping them. And look what they're doing in the schools. They're saying they're giving them chocolate milk. But what about the other schools? And what about if you're allergic to chocolate milk? It don't cut it. If you're going to have milk, it should be whole milk. That 2%, 1% skim milk is no good. It's not doing anything but throwing your money away. It's not healthy. It doesn't fulfill the belly for a child, and it doesn't keep them from having headaches. You got to have whole milk or almond milk. And make sure you get lots of nuts this year for the holidays. And I'm talking walnuts, almonds, pistachios, what do you call those acorn macadamians. You just got to get all kinds of nuts out there. They call them peanuts, but they're not. They're nuts. There's different types of nuts, is what they are. And Heinz nuts is the best. Check it out. Crack them open. We like the pre-shell nuts that Publix used to sell a long time ago up on Nebraska before it got shut down. What happened? I don't know what happened over there. Everybody's running all the good stores and banks out of town. We got to stop this loitering. That's uncalled for. Don't be going out there destroying property just because you can't have your way. You go on your own property and do that. And don't be doing it on other people's properties and scaring people. That's not right. That's not what this month is all about. This month is supposed to be sharing and giving all the way through October, November, and December with all the children and all the teenagers and the adults and the minors and the elderly. You're supposed to be kind with everybody. And you're supposed to eat turkey, and if you can't eat turkey, try chicken, a whole chicken, a rotisserie chicken. Well, I know you can do that. So just be careful what you eat and drink, and be happy and merry with everybody. And when I say merry, I mean make sure you don't drink too much on the holidays, especially don't go driving if you're drinking. For you smokers, you need to learn to quit, especially during the holidays. Because I notice people chain smoke like a chimney on the holidays, and they need to stop that because they're hurting the family members that don't smoke, and the friends and the neighbors. You got to learn to stop that. You're polluting the grounds by throwing your cigarette butts on the ground everywhere. That's not cool. That's trash. That's garbage. Put it out. And then put it in a dumpster or put it in a garbage can. Or in an ashtray. But don't be putting it out on the ground for the animals and the wildlife to get it choked up on it. It's not funny. And those advertisements that they show animals with cigarettes and cigars in their mouth or a pipe, that's not cool either. You shouldn't be doing things like that to God's creations. He put them here on the earth to help the people, and the people to help the animals and help life itself in the wilderness. We need to bring back trees, not oak trees. We're talking sequoia king trees, woodland trees, pine cone trees, rainbow trees, weeping willow trees, palm trees that are coconut palms. What happened to all the coconut trees in Florida? It disappeared. Come on now, folks. We don't want to see no palm tree without a coconut popping out of it. That's the way it used to be Florida Hollywood. We're going to call it Floridian Hollywood. And we want it back. We have the rights. And we need it. So like, share, and subscribe. Angel Jessiano. Take